Imagine you going to a restaurant and you have a great experience. The first thing you think of is writing a review. But what if you go to a restaurant and your experience wasn't that great? You're definitely going to write a review. Yeah, fuck up, though. Imagine you going to a restaurant and you have a great experience. You think of writing a review. But what if you go to a restaurant and you have a not so great experience? You're definitely going to write a review. Customers go to restaurants based on reviews. The more good reviews, the more customers. The less reviews, the oh my god, why am I not speaking? Imagine going to a restaurant and you have the best experience. The first thing you think of is writing a good review. But what if you go to a restaurant and your experience is not that great? What are you going to do? Write a review. Customers go to restaurants based on reviews. The more good reviews, the more customers. The less good reviews, the less likely you're going to get customers. A lot of people nowadays go on the internet and look at reviews before they even enter a restaurant. So, restaurants being able to get customers based on reviews is very important. Buy Time Consulting was created in 2020 by a group of students. We all decided one day that we were really tired of the way restaurants locally were being run and wanted to change things for the better. Buy Time was chosen because we just wanted all our favorite places to eat to become a great way of serving others. Our name was created on a sole foundation and purpose that we love our local eateries and wanted to change them for the better. Throughout the last year, Buy Time has worked timelessly with different restaurants. For example, Plates on the Square in downtown Carrollton. That is just one of the small businesses Buy Time has helped to transform into a family-friendly place for consumers to enjoy. One day we hope to do this not only for local levels but nationwide and then eventually worldwide. But first, it all starts right here at home. Buy Time. Hi, my name is Yemisi and I'm an associate partner for Buy Time Consulting. When I was attending the University of West Georgia, I was a management information student and I was able to experience different local restaurants around the school. And being able to experience those restaurants, I wanted to be able to help other local restaurants when it comes to communicating with their customers. Because when I attended the University of West Georgia and was going to those local businesses, there were things that they were missing that could help them get other customers. The restaurant that is being reviewed is The Hive. This restaurant is a black owned small business that has been open for 4 years. It is a Mediterranean bistro. This restaurant is known for their brunch food and also their bottomless mimosas. Their top two competitors are the restaurant Goods and the Southern Gentleman. Their similarities in the restaurants are the comfortable vibe and it being known for its drinks. And the differences is the Goods is more of a lounge vibe and Southern Gentleman is more of a elegant vibe. The Hive has great qualities and their strengths are very strong. Things that they have are versatility in the menu. When it comes to people eating or your customers eating, they like to see versatility in the menu and not see things that they will not be able to eat and enjoy. Their customer service is great. When it comes to appealing for their customers' needs, they're going to be there hand and foot and make sure that you're having a good time and that you are all right. And since the Hive is big on music and giving a cool, comfortable vibe, their music selection is really good, from country to hip hop to things like R&B. And one thing that they're really strong on is close parking, so you don't have to find a place to park that's too far. It's right near the restaurant. These strengths are good because these are the main qualities when it comes to a client coming to a restaurant. Even though the Hive has really strong strengths, they really have really bad weaknesses. The weaknesses that they have is really loud music. Sometimes when customers want to enjoy coming to a restaurant, they do not need loud music around them because they can't hear the other people around them. The food wait time at the Hive can be up to 45 minutes to an hour, and customers hate waiting for their food. When you come to a restaurant, sometimes you do not make a reservation, and the Hive doesn't offer walk-ins, so sometimes you have to wait up to 2 hours just to get seated. And one thing that's very unprofessional as a restaurant, and it's also a weakness, is using plasticware for customers. Sometimes when customers come to a restaurant, they want to feel like they're in an upscale environment, even if it's not that upscale. And for the Hive to be using plastic silverware can come off as not upscale. This makes clients rethink their decisions because it does not make the upscale vibe that it's supposed to have as a restaurant. For recommendations for the Hive, there are things like being very specific on what their customers need to do before they come to a restaurant. Like a customer said in a review, they didn't know that they had to pay for parking when they came. If they would have known, it would have been a problem. Also, things they need to work on is the music control so clients do not get annoyed about the environment that they're in. And things like having a faster way to get out their food and still be quality, because some restaurants, they're so focused on their food coming out at a decent time that they bring out food that's not quality, and customers do not like things like that. They also need to work on pricing of the food. Clients want to have a good time for a good price. The Hive has very good food, but some things that they need to work on is some of the pricing of their food. Some of the pricing of the food is not worth what they're offering, and that's things that they need to work on so customers can keep coming to their restaurant. Since we've been in this pandemic, there are certain rules that restaurants need to follow. And the Hive has rules, but their rules are not fully enforced, like wearing masks or being 6 feet apart from other people. And sometimes the Hive can be overcrowded, and that can make customers uncomfortable to the point where they do not want to come to the restaurant. Things that they need to work on is if the price is not reasonable, customers will not want to come and they will lose their business, and their competitors will gain customers that the Hive is losing. The Hive should also promote their restaurant to get more clients because it's also a small business. And small businesses really need to promote their business because not a lot of people know about it. It's not a big franchise, so like some people may overlook it. And once you grab a hold of different customers, they will help you gain other customers because it's being talked about all the time. In conclusion, managing your restaurant reviews is important for you to be able to engage and read what your customers think about their experience. Always thinking in the back of your mind, how can I make my customers come back? How can I get customers to bring other customers into the restaurant? What can I do to make my restaurant better? When it comes to competition, always keep an eye out on what your competition is doing, and always think outside the box. Always think about things that you can do differently that your competition is doing. Our beautiful promotion item is a beautiful mug from Bytes Time Consulting that you will be receiving. Bytes Time Consulting communicates via email, website, and phone number as the best way to reach out and ask for our help. Our mission is to provide friendly and adequate services to help transform restaurants into a wonderful and loving environment everyone wants to go out to eat. Thank you.